And what's your name? Bryce, and what's your name? How about a cheer for Bryce and Anastasia for coming up? All right, Bryce and Anastasia, we're going to let the audience choose which magic trick we do, okay? Because I don't have quite enough time to do every trick that I brought. So there's two different choices we got. So the first one, last night, I took 3 pieces of rope. I tied them together in a knot. 2 of them are already linked together. And we'll take this last one, we'll try and do some magic and try and link this last rope onto the other 2. So that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is this one right here. We would have them come back here, put their wrists inside. We got a big metal blade. Once their wrists are in here, we'd take the blade and try and chop off their wrists. So I call this the arm chopper of doom. All right, so we're gonna let them choose though, see which one they'd rather do. All right, so here's how we're gonna decide. First of all, everybody say boring. Boring. Everybody say awesome. Awesome. Everybody say boring. Boring. Everybody say awesome. Awesome. Right, everybody say PG. PG. Everybody say PG-13. PG-13. All right, how many people want to do the boring trick? Yeah, there's some people out there that like you too. Not so much the others. All right, how many people want to do the awesome trick? All right, it sounds like they want to do the arm chopper of doom. All right, so I'm going to let you two check this thing out. So here, you take that piece right there. I'm going to give you this piece right here. Check it out. Then we got this big metal blade. Just don't touch the end. It's a little sharp. But go ahead, give that a pound. Make sure it's just a big metal blade. We're going to see if we can get it to go through their wrist. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so what we're going to do is put this together, and then we'll bring you two back here, and we'll see what we can do. So let's put this together first. We'll go right here, and we'll go right here. And then if you want to come around here, we're going to put this on the edge. Go ahead, you're going to take your left hand, stick it through this hole, and then you come back here, take your right hand, stick it through this hole. You're both still brave enough for this? All right, perfect. So we're going to, just in case, a couple shows ago, we had a little bit of a problem. So in case your wrists do fall off, I don't want to make a mess on stage. The one from a couple shows ago, the blade just kind of actually cut somebody's wrist off. At the end of the trick, though, I did get a pretty big hand, so that's kind of cool. All right, so what we're going to do is, it's very important, you two, if you feel anything, you let me know right away, okay? Because I don't really want to hurt you with this blade. So we'll put this inside, and we'll see what we can do, all right? So do you guys feel anything? You do? Like you feel the blade? Like it's poking you a little bit? All right. All right, here we go. What we're going to do, we're going to try this anyway on the count of 3. 1, 2. 3 days ago, I was doing this with my next door neighbor, and she had to go to the hospital, but you two don't want to hear about that now, do you? Not so much. Actually, it's a good story that you should know, because it may keep you safe. So what happened, she was by herself, so she had both her hands in both the holes, and I was getting ready to do it. I was doing the 1, 2, 3, and then when I got to 2, she freaked out a little bit, and she jerked her hands out, and it made the blade go flying out of the machine, and it did 2 flips in the air, and when it came down, it cut her ear off. When we were done, I tried to tell her I was sorry, but I don't think she heard me. So what we're going to do, before we do this, everybody put your hand up in the air, and everybody say, I promise. I won't try this. At home. Now listen, everything I do up here has a silly little secret behind it, and a silly little magic trick, so don't ever try anything like this, because you could really hurt yourself. Now, I need you two to make one more promise, so no ears fall off. If you could pull your hands out, go ahead, pull your hands out. And go ahead, I'm going to have you lift this hand up in the air. You lift that hand up in the air. No, just lift it straight up. And take 1 step forward. 1 step forward, perfect. Stand right there. Just you two say, I promise.
I promise.
I won't freak out. Okay, so what we're going to do, just to make sure you don't freak out, we're going to keep you here so you'll be locked inside. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. So it doesn't give you a chance to freak out and mess this up. So come on around up here. Perfect. And let me see where we're at here. Yeah, so I think we're ready for the arm chopper of doom. All right, so So what's going to happen, lift your hands up. I'm going to have you both go around back there. So you go ahead, put your hand in that one. You put your hand in that one. I'm going to come over around behind you two. And what's going to happen on the count of three, you all say Kazam, and we're going to see if we can use some magic and get this blade to go through without chopping their hands off. Okay, so here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to lift this up. We're going to lift this up. And we got the blade. Go ahead, you can lift your arms up, lift your arms up. Go ahead and pull them out. Take one, put your hands up, take one step forward. Now I don't have the key, so now they're married. You want to go back to her seat, or would you want to go over there? You don't know? You want to go that way, or you want to go that way? You want to go that way? So you both go down that way. Oh wait, I'm just kidding. Come back here. I forgot something. You did a really good job. Thank you very much. You did a good job. Thank you very much. So you can go ahead back. Oh wait, I forgot one other thing. After the show, we have a table back there. We'll be selling some products. I have some really nice keys for sale after the show's over. Now, it doesn't open up handcuffs, but they're really nice keys, so if you guys are interested, you can do. You two are pretty set on getting out of those, aren't you? Alright, we'll get you out here. You two are super brave. I appreciate you coming and helping. Oh, there we go. Yours is good. And let's get yours off. And how about a big round of applause for them for being so brave? You both did awesome. Thank you.